The broadcast is live.
Look
Why
who's,
were we invited to that party? I want to go to
look
that
who's
party.
drunk, Mike. Look who's drunk.
They're drunk. I love it.
It's Drunk Z.
That's awesome.
She has no idea. She has no idea.
She has no idea
the
she's on
right
air
now.
right now.
There's no clue.
They don't know they're being live televised. A mainstream. Shut me off. She doesn't have a clue. She gonna get mad?
No,
She's
she's
mad
drunk.
right now. She looks angry. All right, smiling now. That's too funny.
We're on live. We're on live.
Oh no. You're on live TV. This is it.
Are we live?
We're live.
Uh,
This is too funny. Where are they at?
we're live. You're on the show.
Where are they?
It's Lex's prom tonight.
Okay.
My daughter's prom. So she called in. She's tuned up.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They don't have a clue. This is hysterical. They don't even realize they're on the air. And they're like, "Why aren't you looking at me? Why aren't you looking at me?"
Bye.
That's crazy.
She's bomb, Mike. She's
Oh my
tuned
God.
up. Drunk Z.
That's the best. Apparently, you don't get out enough. Apparently.
See, baby. She said no. By the way, none of that was planned. As we were starting,
You never
the show,
do.
Z called in drunk. She's tuned up, Mike.
That's hysterical.
She's tuned,
I
so
love it.
she's probably going to call back a few more times because she's tuned up.
She doesn't have a clue that you're on air.
How you doing, brother?
Doing good, bro. Everything's
Yeah?
going good.
Yeah. You having a good week?
So far, so good. I can't complain. It was a good week, a great weekend. The weather was nice. We had
Your
fun.
mic sounds scratchy.
Better now. Better now.
That's like scratching, and I don't know if everybody else can hear that, but
I don't know.
scratchy.
This is the new. You said you like.
You started out good, but you sound a little scratchy now. Let's see. Talk. Now I can't hear you at all. Now you're freaking out. Now it's not. Go ahead.
Microphone check.
In and out.
Scratch again.
Yeah.
Mic-
You want to call? Want to come back in? Go out and come back in.
I can take. Can you hear me without them?
Let me see. Go ahead.
I can shut them off, maybe.
Shut them off. Let's see how it goes.
Let me see. Let me see if I can shut them off. Hold up. Wait up.
Live broadcast, folks. This is the kind of shit that happens.
My boy, hey man, I'm gonna buy
You got to buy one of these. You see this thing here?
a big mic.
Get yourself a mic.
Can you hear me now, though?
No.
You can't hear me at all.
No. It's like a Japanese movie right now with the subtitles. Put something on, for Christ's sake. Put the headphones back in. I don't know. Do something. Hey, you got now. You look good because you're off the screen. I can't see
How
you.
about now? Is that better?
You sound good, but I can't see you. What the hell? There you go.
How about now?
All right.
Are we good?
Good. So what's up, brother?
Oh, we're here. We're back. Great week. Tell me about your week.
Ah, man, devastating baseball week. Listen, baseball is not life or death, so I want to put it into perspective. But man, my boys, was such an exciting week of baseball. Really good games, and we lost in heartbreaking fashion on Saturday. But how college baseball works is you play in your conference, And then the following week, the regions start. The conference doesn't really have much to do with the regions, except for if you win your conference, you automatically go to the regions. So there's like 32 regions in the country.
Oh, wow.
So if you win your conference, you're automatically playing in the regions. And then there's 32 other slots to fill. 64 teams go. So for all intent and purposes, we left the field on Saturday. I say we. Old Dominion left the field Saturday believing that they were going to be one of the 32 teams to get invited into the regions. 41-17 record,
Right.
128 home runs, second best road record in the league, 16-4. So what happens, Mike, is, normally picture you're a senior in your last time playing the game that you love. When you know it's over, you're on that field, you're crying, you're hugging, you're staying there for a little. So none of these guys figured it was their last game. So they were disappointed because they did not win the conference, but none of them thought that their career was over.
Over, right? You're done.
So what happens is you find out on Monday there's an ESPN show where they announce the drawings, the teams, and ODU wasn't picked. And I have to tell you, man, it was really a somber day. It was as if, and again, not overly being dramatic, but it was as if it was a death.
Right.
It was that feeling of losing someone.
Yeah.
Because these
guys, it's a career, like you said.
5 years old, and some of them are never going to play the sport again, and they're finding out sitting on a couch watching TV. So, man, I tell you, it was a rough day for me. I was numb the whole day. I had a shitload of work planned for Monday because obviously I was away for 5 days.
Yeah.
I didn't do any of it. I just sulked. I cried. Talked to my son. He was crying. I mean, it was a sad day. And then, you get up and you gotta figure life out because it's not like it's not, you gotta move on.
You gotta move on.
You gotta figure it out. You gotta get on. But it was really devastating.
I mean, I think it's a good learning curve for guys to feel anyway, because it's it goes to show life doesn't go as you plan.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that say, hey, life doesn't go as you plan, and you got to learn how to bounce back from those, those times that you're like, why did it happen? How did this happen? Why didn't we get picked? Can't say why, just like you said, you got to dust it off and just go out there and make the best of it, which it's easier said than done, obviously, but it's a great learning tool for a lot of these young men to know that, when shit goes bad, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Are you going to just turn over and say that, it's over, it's done, or are you going to just grind it out, say, let's go to the next event that we're going to do, the next part of my life, and let's make this more successful. Yeah. I mean, you can use it to a positive tune as well.
We have to turn everything into, I mean, listen, it's not going to be the last time that they get, quote unquote, screwed out. Now, listen, I believe they got screwed. I mean, there's a lot of, I'm not going to get into depth because it's, it's just not a baseball show, but they got screwed. They should have been selected as one of the 32 teams. There were a couple teams that got selected that really weren't as deserving as Old Dominion. So that's what makes it even more burning when you see a couple of other teams that you go, wait a minute, what? That team's
how they make it?
But like you said, this in life, that's probably
things aren't fair.
Probably going to be about 10 more times in their life that they're going to get fucked. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
It's going to happen. There's politics involved in everything.
Everything you
do. There's shenanigans. There's shady shit. No difference with this. But that was my week. One of the exciting things, though, I got to see the Leonard Skinner Memorial, which was, I'm in Mississippi. What the hell's to do in Mississippi?
Right.
By the way, beautiful state, beautiful people. Mike, I'm driving on the road and, cars coming by are waving. Mike, I said to my brother, did you see that? Like, yeah, maybe it was somebody behind us.
Right.
2-3 minutes later, people waving. Like people fucking being friendly.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the
Different
fuck?
parts of the country. It's crazy, yeah.
I mean, in New Jersey, can you imagine someone waving there?
Get the fuck, fuck you.
Exactly. It was beautiful to see. It was like, oh my God, everybody was so like mellow.
But just think of how we live. Like, just think all that being said, like, what's wrong with us? That's what you gotta say. Like, what the fuck is wrong with, like, why we got this chip on our shoulder? Why does this have to be like that? And it doesn't. I think it's just that everybody. We'd go on a big tangent here, and it was funny because I had a whole nother realize, like, I pulled up this article on obesity. I want to go about obesity, but we'll talk about whatever. You look around, it's like, why are we so divided all the time? And I was listening to another guy talk, and he said, you realize the multimillionaires and the multi-billionaires, they don't talk about the shit that we talk about. They don't. They don't give a fuck about politics. They don't give a fuck about race. A multi-million-dollar black guy, a multi-million-dollar white guy, they're going to talk about multi-million-dollar shit. They're not going to talk about their race. They don't give a fuck about race. Why are we so caught up in all this shit? Politics. Multi-millionaire guys, multi-billionaire guys, they don't talk about this shit. They don't talk about anything that we really are so engulfed in. You say, why? Well, you know what? Maybe we need to focus our brains on getting to be where they are.
Yeah.
So the shit don't affect us because it affects us because we're the mainstream. We're the shitheads. We are. And that's what the whole talk was like. Do something to get out of the mainstream. Do something to stop surrounding yourself with all the negative. Because when you're way at the top, you don't think about this bullshit.
Yeah.
And you strive. Well, what about my kids? I don't want them to. Well, when you're vibrating at that level of a multi-millionaire and billionaires, your kids are going to vibrate at that level too. You're setting a trend for them as well. And what's really being torn apart is the middle American class. Like, we got to stop like having these bullshit fights that we're not going to have any say in the matter anyway. It really don't fucking matter. We can bitch about who's in the presidency. We can bitch about how gas prices go. We can bitch about all the things. We know we're not bitch about is like, if we were multimillionaires, we wouldn't be bitching about any of that shit. We wouldn't. It wouldn't fucking bother us because we'd be vibing at a different level. Our planes would be totally different. We'd be talking about other fucking bigger shit,
Yeah.
I think we got to focus on stuff like that. Like, how can we get to ourselves to that level of success? How can we? That's what we have to focus on. Because all the other energy is diverted energy. They love to see us diverted. It's almost like the people that make all that money, they love to see us down because they're so up. They don't give a shit. They laugh at us.
Well, it's interesting because we've heard this expression. Most humans need a checkup from the neck up, right?
Yep.
It's everything is here. It's up here, and we don't. There's a lot of things in life we don't control, but we can control our thoughts. And how we react to stuff, and this is something that's an ongoing. By the way, Art Williams said this, right? Art Williams, the guy that both you and I was a mentor. He said, in my lifetime, my goal in my lifetime is to go 1 24-hour period without having a negative thought
in my head.
And he was in his 60s, maybe even 70s now, and he's like, I still have not yet to be able to do that. Yeah. He's a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
So easy to get distracted with negativity. It's everywhere. And you hit a good point. Our media wants us to hate each other.
They do.
They want to create a vibe. It's so funny. I'm sitting in Mississippi, meeting new people, black, white, all yes, sir. It didn't matter what color they were, what age they were. Everybody was yes, sir, and
respectful.
It was just, bro. It was like, man, like we don't hate. I mean, I'm on a plane. I'm sitting in between a black woman to my left, black guy to my right. We don't hate each other. We're having a conversation. We're being friendly. I mean, we don't fucking hate each other in this country. We don't look, like you said, we don't look. Now, that's not, of course, there are people that do. So when I say we, that's, of course, not everything is 100% inclusive. Yes, there's assholes. Yes, there's douchebags. Yes, there's racists. But it is in the minority. We do not fucking hate each other in this country. We love each other. And I mean, let me say love. Maybe backtrack that. It's that, honestly, we don't give a fuck. We're busy. We got our own lives. Yeah. We don't give a fuck what color the person is hanging out next to us. As long as you're not a douchebag.
And you're not hurting me or my family, I could care less what you do.
So, I mean, that's the way it is. Now, you turn to fucking, the media is the problem because the media only likes to point out the white assholes. Yep. So whenever you get a white asshole, the media is fucking loves it. Now, I don't believe they should show white and black. I'm not saying to show either. But the point is, our media is driven, our mainstream corporate media is driven to make it seem like there's like the fucking white people are bad. And anytime there's a racism issue, it's only white on black is what they show.
Yeah.
It's both. There's black on white racism as well in this country.
It's everything.
And it's so, but it's the minority on both ends. It's the fucking minority on both ends. It's the 10% of the fucking blacks want to fucking kill whites, and 10% of white, and it's probably less than that. It's probably more like 5 or even less. I don't know a fuck. I've never met a white supremacist. I've met I've met prejudiced people, right? Both sides, white, black. But the fucking country is being led by a narrative that the corporate media wants to push, and that is this country is full of evil. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, no, you're right. And what's happened is people sitting home all day long listening to it, and it's getting embedded in their brain, and that's they're starting to believe this shit. I wish we could tell people to shut that media off, shut the TV off, and just listen to something positive, listen to something. But people won't. They love the drama. It's this middle class. They love the fucking drama. Like, leave it alone. I don't. It's crazy to me.
Bullshit sells.
It does.
Negativity.
It's horrible.
Negativity. So, I mean, people want. They gravitate toward fucking negativity, and it's a sad thing. And the media knows that. The media
they thrive off of it. They thrive off of it. That's what the big thing is. Yeah.
And, switching gears, a sad thing this week. I'm down in Mississippi, and I'm looking on Facebook, and I see this young guy who I know. I say young, I mean, I'm guessing he's late 50s, maybe 60s. And a successful entrepreneur that I met in a prior company. And I see that he died. And I text, and do you remember Glenn that was on our show? The crypto guy. He was on one of our first show. He's very good friends with him. So I text Glenn. I'm like, Glenn, please tell me this motherfucker did not have a heart attack. And he's like, massive heart attack. And I'm like, here we fucking go again, right? I go right back to this. I'm like, 1998, this guy won a Nobel Prize, Mike, in medicine for the discovery of a naturally occurring molecule in the body that, Mike, prevents fucking heart attacks and strokes. 24 fucking years ago. Every week, Mike, it seems like I'm hearing about someone having a stroke or a heart attack, and I want to pull my fucking eyeballs out of my head.
I had the same, Bob. It's the same thing. It's crazy.
Years ago, please, if you're listening to this, please do me a favor. Even if you don't want to, like, nitric oxide in the body, right? Guy won a Nobel Prize in medicine, best-selling author. Nitric oxide in the body prevents strokes and heart attacks. Heart attacks are the #1 killer in America. Strokes not too far behind. For a couple of bucks a day, please. Massive, this guy's dead. He doesn't get a do-over. It's like, oh shit, let me fix.
Right.
Sometimes you don't get a do-over. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you can have a heart attack and live, a stroke and live.
Yep.
And you can get that.
Stent, you get lucky.
This guy didn't get that. What is a heart attack? It's lack of blood flow to the fucking heart. What's a stroke? Lack of blood flow to the fucking brain. Nitric oxide is a vasodilator. It adds oxygen to the vessels. It opens them up, and it enhances fucking blood flow. It enhances blood flow. And it will cost you approximately $2, maybe even less, per day to subsequently provide enough nitric oxide in your body that you cannot have a stroke or a fucking heart attack. I mean, please, please, please stop fucking around. It's the #1 killer in America. And here again, and guess what, Mike? Next week, someone else is going to die of a heart
Yep.
or a stroke.
And that's the other topic is what I wanted to bring about is, the New York Post came out with, they talked about obesity in America and how it's not okay anymore. And I love this article that came out. I'll forward to you, but it shows that we know this already, but 80% of the people that were hospitalized from COVID alone were obese. That's right. That means they rounded the numbers up. I mean, rounded them down, estimated them down a little low. It's about 138 million people in America are obese. Now, obviously, that contributes to your heart attacks and problems as well. It's not okay. And I'm not into. It's not that I'm saying, okay, oh yeah, let's body shame. I'm trying to body save. But if you want to say I'm shaming you, I really don't care at this point. I need to shame you to realize you're fucking fat and you need to do something about it. And enough's enough. It's enough. You got to take the kid gloves off and attack these people with real passion and real vibe, because you don't understand what these men and women will probably never see their kids graduate high school or college or see them going down to get married or anything, because they're too fucking fat and they're going to wind up dying anyway. You're taking at least 15 to 20 years off your life for being obese. And not
just, listen, and I'm going to go, but even if you don't take those years off your life and you live the normal life, your remaining 10 years of your life are going to be nothing but fucking misery.
Hell, let me tell you something. Which was discussing, I said something last week about on my regular posts. I went to the Jersey Shore last weekend and this weekend, and it's fucking disgusting. I can't even, and you know what's even more disgusting is what these parents are letting their kids look like. Now, I might get a lot of controversy for this, but it's not even funny anymore. It's not okay that your kid is a roly-poly whale. It's not okay that you're fucking roly-poly and you got tons of rolls. It's not. Listen, this is the standard. A good, healthy male is between 12 and 18% body fat. A healthy woman is between 18 and 24. If you're over that, you're fat. I'm sorry. Obese. It's not cute anymore. It's not cute to be a plus-size model. You're a plus-size model because you want to say it's okay, but it's really not okay anymore. Yeah. It's way out of control. We're giving people excuses to be fat, and it's not okay. It's actually detrimental to your health. You're setting bad standards for your kids. It's such a crusade that I'm going on right now with this. It's even more so than anything else I ever probably came in front of, because it's gotten to be out of control, and it's not to be politically correct anymore. I'm sorry. If I see somebody that's fat, I'll let you know you're fucking fat. It's disgusting. It's not funny anymore. It's not okay that you gotta hobble across the street. You can't even get a street. Your legs are rubbing against. It's not okay anymore. It's not. You need to do something. What do? Mike, what should I do? Fucking buy duct tape at this point and stop fucking eating. Because like a bear, you can hibernate, you'll be fine for a couple months. Just drink some water. I don't even know what to tell these people anymore because it's disgusting. Seriously, Bob, I went to the Jersey Shore. It was the worst thing in the world that I saw. It's one after another. It's where's the harpoon? Seriously. It's not even funny. People joke about it. It's a fucking joke how disgusting people look. And the kids are looking just as bad.
And it's not, and like you say, it's not, forget the physical aspect of it, but it's what you're doing internally.
It goes hand in hand.
So if you're overweight, there's plenty of attractive people, right? Facially, but what you're doing to inside your body,
I don't care. I'm sorry, Bob. There's nothing attractive about being fucking fat. Period. Lose the fucking weight already.
I'm with you.
Stop playing around.
But what it's really the problem is the inflammation that it's causing in your body, and chronic inflammation is the number one cause of all. When there's inflammation, disease is ooh, right? That's where the diseases come. The cancers, the diabetics, the heart disease, right? High blood pressure, cholesterol. Welcoming when you got inflammation going on in your body, and then forget what your immune system is doing. Your immune system is busy fighting that inflammation. So that's why the COVID was such a fucking bullshit. I mean, listen, if you're a healthy person, for the most part, if you were healthy, you were going to beat COVID in staggering fucking success rates. The fat and elderly were the main culprits of COVID.
That's what the article says. I pulled up the article. It says it right there. It says it. That's the reason why. I'm reading it. It says it. 80%. 80% is a large number.
Yeah, it's
the only country that's close to us is New Zealand with 30% of their population. We're over 40%.
40% of our population is considered obese.
I don't know if you can see this. Can you see? I don't know if you can see it. See this? That's not cute, people. That's not cute. That's not cute. I'm sorry. That's not healthy. People say, "Oh, but you gotta be." No, it's not. It's not okay anymore. And I saw this other article. People say, "Well, they have different metabolism. I have thyroid problems. I have this." Listen, you know what? Stop. Because if you stop eating the fucking dairy products, put down the milk, stop drinking the soda, and you know what? Save and all that you spend money on, the shit food that you spend money on. Well, you can easily afford to fucking get the Pro-Arginine in your system and really take care of yourself and live on that for a little while. There's so many different ways to take care of yourself, so many different ways to better yourself. But the worst part is that I say this all the time. We're given the best tool that God could ever created, and that's your own body.
Yeah.
This is a tool. This is a vessel, and people are abusing it. It's taken for granted. Like, how many people would love to be able to do great things as they get older, and they can't because they can't even get out of their own way? Like, seriously, you're taking 10, 15, 20 years off your life. That means if you drop dead at 60, you could have had another 20 years easy. Like, doesn't that scare you?
Again, if you're obese in your 50s, you're going to start having a miserable life. So you might live to 70 at 50, but those 20 years,
you're going to be
not going to work, man.
You're going to have to be in a fucking wheelchair because your fucking ankles are going to be. It's going to be horrible.
The burden is going to be put on your family.
Your family.
Your family have to suffer. Now,
so you're inconsiderate. I consider those people inconsiderate because it's enough's enough. Like, stop making excuses.
Being in the hospital, taking you to appointments, and listen, me and you might get sick. We don't know. We could get cancer. We can get something, but we're increasing our chances not by at least making an effort, man. Like, let's make an effort. Like you said, like, stop. Like, listen, I'm a gavone on the weekends, Mike. You would look at the shit I eat and you'd probably be like, what the fuck? But I'm during the week. I'm a badass during the week. I don't like tonight. Somebody's like, "Hey, you want to go out?" Nah, bro, it's the week. Like, I don't do that shit. I fucking don't. I don't drink during the week. I eat really well during the week. I exercise during the week. Fucking Saturday, there ain't no fucking rules. Whatever I'll fucking eat a burger. I'll eat fries. I'll eat a fucking pizza. I mean, that's what I'll do. Right. But at least I'm disciplining myself most of the time. If you're really struggling, how about you start with disciplining yourself fucking one day? Just
what, Bob? One day, I mean, I hate to say it like this, but this is my take on it. And people say, "But Mike, I've been working out all weekend long. Don't I deserve a cheat day?" Right? You hear this all the time. Where's my cheat day? Right?
Yeah.
People deserve a cheat day. Real simple. You get your cheat day when you get your fucking ass in great shape.
There you go.
You don't get a cheat day for just showing up. You don't get a cheat day because you had a good week and you worked out all weekend long. You didn't eat, you ate right. Go look in the fucking mirror. You used up all your cheat days. Right. The reason why you're in bad shape is because you had so many cheat days, you didn't have any good days. So now it's time to pay the piper. You get no cheat days. So, Mike, don't I get a cheat day? No, you fat fuck. You don't get a cheat day. You used up all your cheat days for the rest of your life. Go out there and do something with yourself. Instead of cheating on yourself, because you're cheating on yourself, go fucking take a 20-mile walk until your fucking fat ass is not fat anymore.
Babies, like you say, baby step. You don't do it like tomorrow. You don't listen, just start. Like, get started, right? Take the first step and get that. Yeah. Like, there's no need that, man. There is just no fucking need. Your partner Ray Kaczynski says, "I love soda." But there's no need to drink soda, man. Ray,
there's no.
Take fucking
club soda, cranberry juice. You got it.
Some water. Put some lemon lime in it. or there's flavored seltzers now.
Yeah.
I have not had, Mike, I haven't had a fucking Coke. I would say maybe 15 fucking years, maybe 20.
I haven't had a soda since I sold the fucking pizzeria.
Yeah. I mean,
since I left the pizzeria.
You're like crazy, and I'm not as crazy as you. But like, there's just no reason. There's no fucking reason to have sodas. You know, like stop that, man. Like, if you could just stop that. Turn to seltzer, put some fucking, if you want to splash, like you said, splash a cranberry in it.
That's perfect.
Get the fuck away.
Listen, you know, call me crazy, but you know what? My daughter doesn't know what soda tastes like. She doesn't have soda. Yeah. She hasn't had a fucking hot dog. She doesn't like them. She doesn't want them. She don't eat hamburgers. She don't eat that shit. She don't know what McDonald's is, Burger King is, Taco fucking Bell. None of that shit. She don't. No, I'm not gonna. If she wants to have a piece of red meat or something, I'll go fucking cook it for her. So I know I'm gonna get the best quality I can get. Now, I personally don't eat that crap, but hey, if she wants it, I'm not gonna deny her of it. But I'm gonna make sure it's a healthy brand, something great, not some fast food shit. Enough's enough. I mean, we know it's bad.
And there's levels we talk about. Like, you're on a way different level than me. Like, I'm like you would yell at me.
I probably would, but
yeah, you would. So what? That's okay. But that's the thing. Like, for me, there's and so if someone's like really fat, and so start slow. Like, start with getting an education on what it's doing to you. Like, realize, you know, sometimes fear is a good thing, right, Mike? Like, fear is not a good thing when we're afraid to live, when we're afraid to fucking go outside because there may be a virus. But fear in fucking, hey man, like fear can motivate you. Like,
fear can fuel you.
Fear is the reason why I fucking work out, Mike. Like,
you and me both.
Out of fear, I don't want to fucking, you know, I want to be healthy as I get older. And I realize I'm 55, man. I'm at 55. Like, what the fuck, bro? That's you know, that's more than the fucking speed limit. It's we're approaching that era where, you know, life is on the fucking downhill. So if I don't work out, I mean, I don't want to, like you said, fucking struggle. I don't want to with a walker or fucking, you know, walk into the car. I don't want to do that. So my fear of being in that is like, I gotta go. Like, if I don't work out, like, I didn't work out yet today, and it's late for me. I usually work out around 7-ish before the show, but I didn't work out today, and I'm like, fuck, man.
You start feeling
bothered me.
Yeah.
But
you're gonna get frustrated. It affects your mental abilities as well. Your mental capacity is everything.
You gotta take some kind of action. If you're not a big workout person, like you said, start walking and then progress. And stay away from the basic. Like just eliminate. You're not gonna eliminate sugar, but just fucking,
Bob. You know what?
There's so many ways to cut shit out. It's easy to do. Like, stay away.
You know what's frustrating for me? I offer so much free advice on health issues, on just health topics. I'm very well rounded in great nutrition, and I give that for fucking nothing because I care about people so fucking much.
Yeah.
And you know what? It sucks because the advice I give, usually they don't take it because it was for free. I didn't put the value on it. So now I can't do that anymore. So you want to learn something, now I got to charge you. And I never did that before. But I realized that if you don't put a value on something, people won't go buy into it. And your value, I thought always was like, I'm going to better your health. I want you to feel better. I want you to perform better. That's what it's all about. It's how you feel and how you perform. You know, some people ask me, Mike, you know, you're a bodybuilder and stuff like that. I said, no, I don't. I never worked out to look a certain way. I worked out to perform. Just like you said, I'm in fear, so fearful of feeling older. You know, I just turned 52 on Sunday. Yay. So, you know, I'm so in fear of feeling that age. I'm so in fear of losing my strength. So that's, like you said, is a big fear factor for me. So I do the best I can to not have that happen by training every day. And plus, trust me, I can tell everybody out there, there's plenty of days. There's more days that I don't like working out than I do. But I know it's a necessity. It's a part of my life. If I don't practice what I preach, nobody's going to listen to me. Also, for all the parents out there, your kids are watching everything you do. They see everything. You might not think they're paying attention, but they are. The way you eat, the way you look, the way your activity levels are. if they see you being lazy, sitting on a couch, watching Netflix all day, they're going to say that's okay, and they're going to wind up doing the same thing. But if they see you blowing and going, if they see you always on the move, always doing something, always active, and you don't have to always lift weights to be active. You can do tons of everything. You can bike, you can go swimming, you can do anything, but let them see you being active is the key element. That's the legacy you can leave behind to give them something positive to go look forward to.
I think, Mike, there's I know it might not be a big thing for you, but I love this. For my lifestyle, this is great. This is can you see it? Can you see what it says?
The fast way.
Fast this way. I know the lighting's shitty.
Yeah, fast this way. Okay, I got it.
It's basically intermittent fasting. So I believe that's a good jump start. Maybe not a permanent lifestyle, but if for someone who wants to just get a little bit started, like skip your breakfast. Like people think they have to eat all day because we were trained that way. Remember the food pyramid?
Yeah.
Remember the food pyramid? 12 servings of bread and cereals. Get the fuck out of here. So just to maybe start, maybe skip breakfast. Maybe eat your first meal at 12 o'clock and try that. That's it. I thought, man, when I was first introduced to that, I said, there ain't no fucking way. I got to go. As soon as I get up, I got to eat. And I know some people still subscribe to that. But for me, I was like, I have to have breakfast every day because it's the most important meal of the day. But then I learned about fasting. And my body now, Mike, is trained for about 3 or 4 years now, where I literally could, I'm not saying that this is a good thing or bad. I don't want to debate this, but I can literally go 20 some odd hours without food and I'm not hungry at all. I have not eaten yet today. It is 9 o'clock and I am not hungry. Now, again, this is not a debate of whether that's healthy. I'm just saying that you're talking about a guy that would wake up at 7, 8 o'clock and I would have 2 fucking English muffins with peanut butter and jelly. And then after it was over, I'd take 3 or 4 more scoops of the fucking peanut butter. Probably a 1,500 calorie fucking breakfast. And then I'd have, lunch later on and then dinner and thinking I'm doing the right thing. And here I am 4 years later and I have yet to eat. And I'm not saying, again, everybody's their own, but my body is now trained to I do not crave. I'm not hungry. I don't crave food. So try the fasting, the 16-8, 16 hours not eating, 8 hours eating, and then mess with, go a day sometimes without it. Try like different things. These are little tips that I would give to someone starting out who's maybe doesn't, oh my God, where do I start? I'm 50 pounds overweight. Well, just let's baby step that. Start with that so you no longer feel addicted to food. Mm-hmm. And then
good point.
Start working out. Maybe you walk a little bit. Mike, I'm going to tell you right now, if I went to bed tonight and did not eat at all, I would not, people, oh my God, I'm starving. I'm sick. I am not hungry. I am not hungry right now. And I have not had a thing to eat. Right. So I recommend looking into intermittent fasting for those that may feel it's too overwhelming. Maybe before you start working out, if you're 50, 60, 70 pounds overweight, start fasting first, do a little walking, and then maybe a month later, you jog, right? Am I, you know what I'm saying, Mike?
It depends on somebody's lifestyle. You're 100% right. Like people always ask me, Mike, but what do you do? You can't go by what I do because I'm very active. I get up in the morning and I'm looking at 9 clients that I'm training back to back. I'm on my feet. I'm spotting them. I'm not working out with them, but I'm giving them direction, instruction. I'm walking around them. I'm handing them weights. I'm taking things. So I'm always moving. Most people are going to be sitting behind a desk. So that would work well for somebody who's sitting behind. If you're active, you have to replenish it. You have to, throw nutrients in your system. Hey, listen, I can go a whole day the same thing, back-to-back sessions. I don't have a chance to eat, but I'll do my protein drink. I'll do my Pro-Arginine. And how many Pro-Arginines do I do? I do 2 of them a day. So I do 2 protein drinks a day. So it's all a lot of liquid stuff I'm doing. I'm making sure I take my creatine. I'm making my branched-chain amino acids. So I'm taking my little supplements. It's not like I'm going flat, but I'm not sitting there eating a big meal. Towards the end of the night, I get a little hungrier, and I'll grill myself a piece of fish. I'll make some gluten-free pasta, something like that. I'm going to eat at nighttime when I'm hungry,
Yeah.
But throughout the whole day, I'm super busy active. Now people say, well, you're eating before you go to sleep, but I'm going to wake up the next day and be super active again.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're constantly blown. So that might not work for you, what I do. But
Exactly.
something like you do could work for the sedentary person. The person that's sitting behind a desk all day, you don't need to consume. You don't, because you're not being active. You're almost like a bear in hibernation.
That's
you don't have enough in you. Drink the water. Put the lemon juice in it. Do 2 Pro Arginines a day. Do a protein drink a day, and then worry about food. You can do all your liquids and basically eat 1 decent meal a day.
That's what I do.
And you could be good.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I have 1 meal a day, and I still eat my peanut butter and jelly and stuff like that. So it's quick little snacks here and there.
Yeah.
But I'm doing some, I have my bananas or an apple or something like that. It's a little tiny little, and I'm eating a bushel of bananas. I mean, 1 banana, an apple, a couple oranges, like these little things. You don't have to like throw all this food down your throat. I go out to dinner, like even when I go out to dinner, you used to order an appetizer, your main course, something before that. All I have is the main course now. I can't even eat all the shit anymore.
Yeah.
Because you condition yourself to eat a certain way, and your stomach is not going to be able to consume all that. You shouldn't walk out. You shouldn't wake up, like get up and be like, oh my God, I'm so full, I can't do anything. You shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be a feeling. You should be able to get up and say, oh, I feel good. Go and try to stay active. It's so easy to be active. Just do something, like you said. It's easy. And if you don't know, fucking call me. My phone number's on everything. You don't have to do I know you do the track thing. You don't my phone number's on everything. You look me up, I'm there. You call me, I'll give you your advice, and we'll go from there. But at the same time, it's just frustrating because it could be so easy. And in this world that we're so educated, but we're really not educated. Are they really educated? Because you're not doing the simple things. Is like you want to Google shit all day long, but Google clean eating. Google basic nutrition. It's there, and they're not going to tell you, like we talked about at the beginning, they're not going to have you drinking sodas. They're not going to have you having dairy products in your system. Take out all the dairy products alone. Take out the sodas. Take anything with high fructose corn syrup, and your body is going to change just doing that. Don't take any more high fructose corn syrup. There's no sodas and stuff like that. Stop taking in dairy. Dairy doesn't do the body good. It actually breaks down bone density. It's the worst thing you can put in your system is dairy. I don't care what anybody says to you. If somebody tells you differently, they're getting paid by the milking industry. That's fine. Don't trust me. It's not true. And your body is going to go through changes within 30 days, just taking that stuff out.
So I did a couple of years back. I did an hour consultation with a guy called the natural nutritionist or the natural pharmacist. I'm sorry. And he said, if you could limit these 4 things, he said, if you can eliminate them, great, but limit if you can. And you said it: dairy, pork, gluten, and sugar.
Yeah.
So he said those 4 things are enemies of the body. So if you could limit those, so we're both right. People. I love milk. Listen, at night I have a 100-calorie yogurt stick. It's my thing. My little reward. That's the extent of my dairy. I mean, I will have eggs sometimes during the week. Eggs are considered dairy, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but they're actually different.
I agree.
Source of it, so it's different.
I agree. So milk, I can't tell you the last time. I mean, listen, maybe I'll have a milkshake once every other month or so. I'll splurge. I'll get a burger with fries and a milkshake from Chick-fil-A, or they don't have burger, like a chicken sandwich. You're laughing at me. But
I would like to be. You know what I would do? I'd love to be in the car with you. You get it, and I'm sitting there, and just before you take it, throw it out the window. How pissed would you be?
Let me tell you a funny story. I wish Z was on this because we got a good story. So last week we did our Connecticut thing. We're having a great time. I mean, Z gets tuned up. Now again, me, I had my 1 meal for the day. I'm good. So it's like 1:30 in the morning, and Z's like, I'm hungry. And we're walking back to the hotel. I said, well, there's nothing here. I said, you want to go like to a fast food place? She goes, okay. So I get in the car. I'm taking her to Wendy's.
No.
And yeah. It's like 1:30 in the morning. Now, I don't like this shit, Mike. I don't like this shit. But I'm like, you know what? I'm taking one. And then as we start going, she starts like, oh, we shouldn't go. We're halfway there. And we get into a fight. I said, you fuck. I didn't want to go. And now we're halfway there. Now you want me to turn around? No, we're going to get this shit for you. Oh shit, fucking. But Z, when she's drunk, she gets very, very horny, which is a nice thing. It's a good thing. She's a little bit of a bitch too. Like, it's like that 50-50 fucking line that I have to hope. I'm like, ooh,
that's a woman. That's a woman thing.
I hope I only get the fucking horny Z, but I might get the bitch Z comes out. So, so she's sitting there sulking. I order a fucking hamburger, French fries, and a fucking shake for myself. Yeah, at 1:30 in the morning, bro.
Oh my God.
Get back to the hotel, and this motherfucker's not eating it.
So you are eating it.
I said, you fuck. You're not eating this shit? You're not eating this shit? We just drove fucking 15 minutes for you, and you're not eating. And she fucking and here I am. I fucking woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Jammed up.
Oh my.
Jammed up.
This fucking thing was sitting there, and I looked at them. Look, she's very fortunate that, she made it up in the morning,
I'm sure.
And so, Mike, you want to talk about disgusting feeling. Like my body's saying, what the fuck? What are you doing? Like, it was like, what are you doing? I put a fucking burger, fries, and a shake in my fucking body at 4:30 in the morning because of that.
Oh my God.
ZZ.
I tell you what, I'm fucking I'm told shitting myself the whole time.
Oh, dude, it was fucking bad.
Oh my God.
But that was our message for tonight. Get healthy, please.
It's all about getting healthy. Listen,
just try. Man.
People might take us like we're crazy, we're a little extreme. We could be extreme because we have a passion for what we believe in. We know what we're doing is right. And, there's going to be some people that we're going to spark and be like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of looking like this. I want to reverse the aging process. Both of us could show people how to reverse the aging process easily. Don't know why we don't get more people knocking on the door about it, but it is what it is. I told you my dilemma the other day. I have clients of mine from the past that are buying shit on Amazon. I want to kill them.
Yeah, by the way, Pete, that's a good thing. I want to bring that up. If you're buying Progenine from Amazon, it's a mistake. Two reasons. Number one, it's cheaper through a rep. It's cheap. Don't support Jeff Bezos. Support your rep. Number two, you're not sure who's selling it. Like, you're not going to get. It's a 120-day money-back guarantee if it's purchased through a rep. You're not getting that same guarantee through Amazon. And so what? It'll take 2 or 3, maybe 2 days, 3 tops, a little longer to get it. Come on, man. Support your local rep. Don't fucking buy it on Amazon. It's cheaper through your rep.
That's the same thing I was gonna say. I was like, listen, that's what I said. I came around and said, listen, dudes, like I get it. Amazon might be easy. You forgot the link that I sent you. Well, ask me for it. But man. Remember, this is kind of how I put food on the table for my family as well. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a health nutrition guy. Exactly. This is what I do for a living. Like, it's like me telling a construction guy, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you put a new addition onto my fucking back of my house? But I'll pay you next year for it, or not. Do it for nothing. No, I'm gonna pay you because that's your career. That's how you make a living. If you're a mechanic and I know you, I'm gonna bring my car to you to change the oil. I don't expect you to do it for free. I'm gonna pay you for it. The same thing. What do we do? It's kind of like I shouldn't be saying this on air. It should be common sense. I would never, ever, ever think elsewise to go anyplace else. If I want to buy fucking life insurance, I'm going to Bobby D. Hey, thanks for taking care of my annuities, by the way. Bobby D took care of my annuities. He saved my life, by the way. I had all my finances all fucked up, and he straightened it out for me. You're the man, by the way. I got to tell you, he doesn't give himself enough credit. What he does for people. He took me under his wing from the word go, and I was a financial mess, even though we did all our finances together, and you helped me out big time. I appreciate it because now maybe I'll be able to retire. So anybody out there, dude, just go talk to my man. He doesn't talk about it enough, but make sure you go to him for any financial advice. He can put you in the right pace.
I appreciate that. Yeah, and you've steered me to a couple of folks, Diana. Awesome. We did some really nice stuff for her.
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman. She's great.
Martina is Martina's got some stuff going on. She actually became a rep.
Yeah, she said she's going to become a rep. She's funny. She's like, why don't you become? I said, that ship has passed. Yeah. We did that back in '91. I'm ready knee deep in health and fitness, and this is my thing. I'm a pro Arginine guy. I'm the workout guy.
I was talking to Tony and Linda today. Man, it's like she's a fire. I said, you have no idea how much of a badass this girl is. I mean, this girl is a badass. I said,
Martina's a hustler. Martina will work her fucking ass off. Yeah. I gotta tell you, she won't quit. She'll keep going until she succeeds, and she'll find a way to figure it all out. She's a tough girl.
Yeah, she's a girl. I'm looking forward to working with her. Obviously here, and because that's the beauty of Synergy is it's absolutely parallel to whatever the fuck you're doing. I don't care what you do for a living. You can share a link with someone. And by the way, the app is in stage 2. The app that we're building. We are building an app. I'm flying to Utah on Monday night. I will be in Utah Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll be back Thursday morning. I will be shooting content for the app with Dan Higginson, with Dr. Sandberg. This app is going to be amazing. So you can be, whatever you do for a living, you can be taking a shit and getting on your phone, and with the app we're building, open the app and say,
order your shit.
Health challenged, athlete, doctor. My doctor buddy, bloop, bloop, text, boom. Hey, doc, take a look at this when you get a chance. And a 5-minute video of a doctor talking about, dude, we are making this so simple. So
I can't wait.
You could be a trainer and do Pro Arginine. You could be a financial person, do Pro Arginine. Martina, you could be a real estate person, do Pro Arginine. You could be anything, truck driver, bus driver, teacher, principal, whatever. It's parallel because what you're doing is you're telling people that in 1998, the discovery of nitric oxide basically was awarded a Nobel Prize because it prevents heart attacks.
I love your gestures.
And we have the greatest product.
Yeah,
all the other ones are, listen, if you're taking a nitric oxide product, great, but it is a very, very, very good chance that it is not
doing what it's supposed to do.
It's not
doing what it's supposed to do.
It's not. It might give you nitric oxide for an hour, half hour. Pro Arginine is clinically proven to rapidly produce nitric oxide in the body. Nitric oxide was discovered as the miracle molecule that prevents, reverses heart attack, strokes. Hello, let's go. So that's it, Michael.
Bobby D.
Love you,
Great
bro.
Talk, brother.
I'll see you. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Same time, same bat channel.
Same time, same bat channel. Who said that? What was that? That's what is that? That's
the old Batman.
That's the old Batman. All right.
It's the old Batman.
All right, brother. Batman. Peace be with you.
I'm not Robin, by the way. You can be Batman, but I'm not going to be Robin.
That's nice stuff. Why?
Bye-bye.
Why can't you be?
Because I don't care if it's LGBTQ day. Fuck that shit. I'm not Robin.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Later.
Nice. See you, bro.